All right, I'm going to go live. Okay. So, we're going to try one last job. This is a freeform RPG by Grant Howitt.
It's a.
He did Goblin Quest, which we've had fun with. So we thought we'd have a bit of a mess around with that. So the first problem we've got is, what setting do we want?
You know what? I was joking about the Merry Men, Robin Hood, A.E. Oldie Britain, and it's kind of becoming more and more hilariously appealing. So I nominate the days of Robin Hood, where the old band need to get back together for one last job.
Okay, but is this traditional Robin Hood or is this Song of Lies and Ire Robin Hood? I think that was the name.
We'll leave that for the audience to find out.
Third category, you've got to go full on Robin Hood Men in Tights on it.
It's always gonna turn out.
That is traditional Robin Hood.
80 of the first two is going to end up to the third, sir.
That is a fair point.
Yes. You can try doing a gritty dark horror and it'll still end up Men in Tights.
Yep.
It's just how RPGs go. We're here to be have fun.
This is true.
Yeah, we're here to have fun, so we're going to have fun with it, even if it is extremely horrific.
Yeah.
As we were looked over by our previous characters, we're currently sailing off into the distance.
Yes.
The possession that's taken over them for the last few years of their life suddenly dropping. What were we doing?
They just lost their motivation. That's all it is.
Oh, that's Dwarf Fortress. So, Dwarf Fortress in adventure mode, you actually possess somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a thing where the reason someone figured it out is because the character was crying as they were going on a murdering spree. Because the person didn't like the dwarf they were possessing didn't want to do what was being done.
Dwarf Fortress is a terribly lovely game.
Oh no! Oh no!
So this is what happens when any of your dwarves are taken by a Famud or possessed to make a certain artifact.
I mean, it's canonically what happens to dwarves. They get possessed.
Anyway, I say ye oldie Britain. I'm seeing ye oldie Britain for the old merry men to get back together. How about y'all?
I mean, considering the title of the map we're on, I definitely have to go with a Tolkien-esque adventure.
Yeah, something fantasy.
I mean, well, something specifically Tolkien because we know the setting.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we've all, at the minimum, seen the movies.
We know the movies, but those are just a very high. We do not know the what's going on in Rivellon. All right.
Hardly anyone knows the deep lore.
Yeah, this isn't going to be deep lore.
No, we're here to do a job.
How about you, Adam? What do you say?
No strong opinion. Sorry.
He has been taken over by the neutrals.
Poor soul.
That sounds like a vote for a science fiction adventure to me.
Well, I was going to put final wild card and say I was going to say Wild West, but something we haven't touched yet.
Ooh.
We have not touched Wild West.
I can get by that. The only question is, do I go with a Victorian Englishman or samurai or pirate?
You don't get to choose.
No, that's
I know.
We all get to remember. That's the deal.
Yeah.
No. You see, when you pick, the way this works is somebody starts generating a character, somebody else claims that character and finishes, and then they start generating the next character. So I will get to generate a character, just not mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I love mentioning that those three things are all contemporaries of the Wild West. It's great.
I get the telegraph machine as well, which is the fourth contemporary in that meme you're quoting. Or telegram, sorry.
All right. So we're going Wild West.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll vote for that.
It's a good split for what I was thinking. Though we can do the Men in Tights in the Wild West.
I mean, to be fair, have you seen the chaps some people wearing like the bloody Clint Eastwood movies? They're not exactly loose.
All right. So this creates your abilities as quick, mean, tough, and good.
Quick,
no ugly?
No. There's no bad either. If you want, you can restyle.
Bad just opposes good.
I mean, mean could be bad. I mean, if you want,
mean fits for ugly.
Yeah. We can redo good, bad, and ugly. I don't know what the fourth one would be.
Quick.
Quick,
Quick.
mean. Okay, so it was quick, mean.
You know,
what, and
it's
what?
the quick and the dead, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Obviously,
let's
none
go-
of us are dead yet.
Yeah.
Mean. God dang it! It switched. So, what was the? So, what was those? What were those 4 categories again? Gray.
Good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep, that fits perfectly. Mean is bad, tough is ugly.
Yeah.
And of course, quick is quick.
Okay.
Quick, bad, good, bad, ugly.
Yeah, quick.
Let's not go too esoteric in this because we still have to use these kind of ideas. So, please make it at least somewhat sensible.
Look, you can fluff your things however you want as long as everyone is aware that the alligator you're wielding as a melee weapon actually has the statistics of a great axe.
I'm gonna
And I just
copy-
want that snipped out of context and put on a card. Thank you very much.
Sure, yeah, go for it. I've always wanted to run a barbarian who wields a live alligator as his weapon.
Surely that's just a wild shape of barbarian, sir.
No, it has the stats of a great axe.
This
But
is
you have to feed it.
this is what look. This is what happens. You get to class a shillelagh. I understand.
To be fair, I would say alligators are significantly more damage than the shillelagh.
Mhm.
I've never met a
All right.
two-handed shillelagh. I have met a two-handed alligator.
So we went with Serpentis' session. So Gray, do you want to run GM or do you want a character?
I don't mind GMing.
Okay, I
Sure.
was going to say if you want a
I can-
character,
yeah,
then
I can carry
somebody
it.
not Serpentis would have to create the job.
I completely. You should also, for those of you at home,
Well-
I haven't read this book at all, so I'm about 5 steps behind.
Well,
If-
it's just not Serpentis because we used your session.
Oh, I see. Right.
Yeah. Do we want-
You know, you still get to vote. You just can't pick a job.
All right. So job, right? Wild West job, right?
Yeah.
So train robbery or bank heist is what comes to my mind because those are at least classics.
So we have to break into a conservatory to steal a rose to give to the boss's lady love, so that she doesn't what's his name doesn't run off and betray all his secrets.
I mean,
Well, that's 2 ideas.
or we could bring in something like a snake oil salesman. Although that would work better for Fiasco.
That would be a fiasco, more or less. We're working
I
on.
mean, we could murder a snake
Oh.
oil salesman.
Well,
That's a
okay, here's
plan.
the thing. You're listening. We need the job.
Assume we're murdering.
The catastrophe and the boss. Okay.
All right. Just updating the our setting thing at the bottom here.
Heck, if we want to be really weird, we could probably try and take the Hoover Dam. Oh no, wait, wrong Wild West. Sorry.
Right Vegas, wrong time period.
Get the land rights to where the Hoover Dam's going to be placed.
That
As our
sounds
boss,
that,
time traveler.
that goes back to bank heisting. So
Yes, I think do we want this to be a sneaky one or a shooty one? Right, well, I know they're all going to end up shooty, but
well,
we'll be picking that out on a per scene basis. You know, I mean,
all right. How about this? Well, let's cut down. Let's cut down the middle of all this. We are in Wild West Vegas. There is a casino with a deed in a vault that is being used as collateral that our boss needs to get this hand on so we can take advantage of a land trade deal coming up.
I'll do.
so we're continuing casino heist. All right.
It's a casino heist for a deed in a vault box. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good start. I mean,
all
I'm only
right.
voting on this, but yeah.
All right. I'll vote, but only if it's a riverboat casino.
Okay, it can be a riverboat casino that has to be on the move. That has a vault.
Yeah,
That has a vault in
Yeah.
in the hall in the halls.
I like that wrinkle. All right.
Okay, so this will be our bottom one here. Get deeds from the
Oh shoot! I need the name list. Where'd I put the name list?
Riverboat
It's
Casino.
over here.
Oh, Lucky Draft.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's a good name for a casino boat, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
The Lucky Draft. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Someone's gone for pun. Okay. That's our job. Get the deeds from the riverboat at Lucky Dash. So, the first thing we need to do, we've got a world, we've got a job. Something that we need the catastrophe. Something bad happened last time you worked together. Link to the job. Define why the catastrophe happened and go around the table taking turns to say one thing that happened during the catastrophe.
You mean when we lost the casino in the card game?
No, so something about them to work together.
Where first? So, I mean, we're planning this job. This is a Las Vegas job, isn't it? So it feels like we should be somewhere in Nevada, unless my U.S. geography is completely help me.
Let's go take a look at Nevada.
Yeah, because Las Vegas apparently wasn't founded in 1905.
Well, the thing is that Nevada doesn't necessarily. You know what? Here's the thing, though. It's not Nevada. The Nevada was just an idea. Let's go swing ourselves over to the world's most wonderful U.S. thing, the Mississippi River.
Yes, Mississippi.
I mean, we're
Sounds
hunting
good.
a casino boat. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
something
New
went wrong with the
Orleans
river.
kind of up in there. Did something go wrong in New Orleans?
Ooh, is New Orleans on the Mississippi?
It is.
That is a good start.
It's very far down the Mississippi River.
Yeah. Wait,
How about this?
the story doesn't have to take place in New Orleans. You just need something that happened.
Went wrong.
Yeah.
I would. Okay, this is my thing. This is our what happened. What went wrong last time? This is actually our second attempt. We botched the last attempt.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Okay, yeah.
So
do.
they would be wise. So they'd be wise and wily on us.
All right.
Just-
This is second attempt. Right. That's discard.
So
Somebody else gets to add one in now.
Should we just rotate as in name order? So,
Yeah.
Where's
There it is.
discard on here?
D, you're next.
Oh, me. Okay. Well, this is the second take at the job. I'm gonna say the first time around failed because the owner recognized us and caused a shootout.
I would say maybe a bounty hunter, since
No,
we're probably
you've done
most
yours.
of us are probably me. Okay,
Done
sorry.
yours.
You've done your piece.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's the name list.
All right, Tevin.
We have fresh text boxes. Yeah, there you go.
My text box won't expand. Text box.
Look,
why are you
it was
the
all
worst?
going just fine until that shotgun went off.
Such is life.
Sorry, I don't know what's happened to my text box down here. Let's just get rid of it and try again. Right. No, I don't want new text at the start of that. Thank you very much, game. Okay, so it was all going fine until the shotgun went off. So someone let a shotgun off at some point.
I think it's added. Left?
Added, yeah.
Yep. So we tried to make an escape on that banana boat, but the bananas were rotten, and to this day we all still stink of it.
Yeah.
I've having had too many rotten bananas in my time. I could. Yeah.
That's a story and a half.
Yeah. We didn't try. You made your say.
Look. No comment.
Help! I've got the problem. I don't know how many ends in banana. Okay.
No.
What's it? What's the tape practice
That's
thing?
very
It's like,
helpful.
it's like no, they're supposed to be there. You don't know where to stop.
There's two ends. Two ends. But
The name
there you
list is in Trail channel, by the way. You know, if anyone else wants to roll 2d62 to figure for a name.
All right. So that's our
I did
catastrophe.
wonder what was going on.
I knew I posted it.
So obviously it went horribly south.
Yep.
All right.
Well, we smell of bananas. That's clearly a face worse than death.
And who's the boss? That's the last thing we need.
Bob's son, Dugnut.
That fucking name list of yours. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the best name list.
Who is he as well? Why does he want the deed?
Oh, what's the boss?
Yeah.
What year was it again?
I think
Yes,
we're in
I
the
have
early
been drinking,
1900s.
McLean.
Who's McLean and why are you drinking him? That seems impolite, unless even if you're a vampire.
1917, I think, is what Gray said.
Well, no, I said that we can't use Las Vegas because it was founded in the Wild West period.
Right. I'm grabbing a map of 1917 so I can figure out what area of land this guy's the governor over.
It would be 1970 or something like that.
Oh, 70.
1870, sorry.
Making me change numbers all the
I know.
Because if Red Dead Redemption has taught us anything, it's the 1900s was truly the death of the Wild West when that particular chap got shot.
Well, yeah, that's true.
All right, so who the boss is, right?
All right. Missouri exists. Everything east of Nebraska exists, so that's useful. Texas exists. Oklahoma doesn't exist yet. Nevada exists. 1870.
But with Nevada, I think it's kind of hard to put a riverboat on.
Yeah, I don't
think
see. Well, there's a river.
Well, the thing about Las Vegas didn't
Sometimes
really
it's damp.
exist until Nevada loosened a lot of laws to let it be there. So, but
Yeah, there's
riverboats
a
are most
river.
likely to be around the Mississippi River.
Yeah, I think
which
Mississippi's a
continues to
good
be
place to
largest.
put it. There's
Famous for it, true.
plenty of horrible things you can do in the Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
It is also boss.
Well, we were hunting for a deed, weren't we, for this place? That was
Yeah.
the thing that's in
Oh,
the
I mean, I have an idea what to say, but I don't. But I'm waiting for someone else to give a pitch because I have a dumb idea.
All
I'm
right.
thinking-
We could make him the mayor of Burlington, Iowa. That's on the Mississippi. So he's looking for the deed so he can say the property is unowned. No proof of ownership, no ownership.
No, a better. I was thinking about the son. Okay, about the son of the mayor in Iowa, because he lost the bet, and he bet the land is collateral under his dad's nose, and needs to get it back before anyone notices it got missing.
That works.
Yeah.
And this is why, kids, when you gamble, you don't gamble with important stuff like that.
If you're gambling with something you can't lose, you're not gambling, you're losing.
I mean, the main problem with gambling is the fact you need to make sure that your opponent doesn't have 6 aces.
That doesn't help either, it's true.
Well, that's easy. Just play with one deck.
All right.
Now, the most important thing with gambling is that you can outdraw your opponent when he plays 6 aces.
I think that's a revolver, not a deck of cards.
That's why you need to outdraw him.
No, I'm just making sure we understand where we're standing on this sort of thing.
I
So
think we've already got the hint of somebody's kind of equipment there.
So we need to but with this man, this nebulous person needs a name.
Bobson Dugnut, I believe, has been put in.
Bobson Dugnut, the most famous American name of all American names.
Okay, I'll add
Yeah.
one thing better. Bobson Dugnut Jr.
Yeah, I was about to add Junior.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Junior.
It's
Junior is
his
good.
dad that's the famous baseball player.
Right. So, next thing up is the first crew member, which is where I come in.
Yep.
So, we're going to cut to New Orleans in one of the more seedy bars, obviously, because none of you guys are going to be able to afford a good thing.
No.
Not after last time, no.
No. And, of course, the Bobsons walks across the bar to the darkened corner where a lone figure sits. It's Billy Banana. It wasn't formerly Billy Banana, but, the stink doesn't go away. And some reputations stick. So, Billy Banana. You see a rather dapper-looking young man, far too young. The suit is the finest you've probably seen. But he's sweating profusely into it. And he'll kind of sit down next to you and it's kind of like, Mr. He nearly says banana, but
Those are killing words.
Mr. Bannerton, William Bannerton. So
someone has to come.
someone has to claim William Bannerton or Billy Banana.
Banana's fine enough, sir, because you know that these days I always give them the slip.
Oh,
All right, but what is
That is only in my position as a solicitor. How may I be of service to you today?
He's a lawyer.
Well,
I already want to kill him.
well, so I have a slight issue in that I need you to go back in.
Back in?
Yeah, it's a lofty draft.
Oh, son, I must tell you, the last time
Look,
I didn't get this aroma for nothing, good sir. And after that last fiasco, you thought this thing up while the ship was docked. You want us to try again?
he has the deed for Burlington. Look, I just at a high straight. I know nothing about. Actually, no, I got taught poker like 20 years ago, but then it completely moved to one side of my brain.
That is the correct term.
Yeah.
Just go ahead.
But didn't know he had a flush.
I guess that left you mighty flush afterwards.
Yeah. See, I'm not right wanting to stand before father. Old senior. Well, he'd put me up there on the wall. And I'd be lucky if it was banana seat. Oh.
Go ahead.
He's trying really hard not to say, like, call you banana.
Well, you should know my terms and conditions. So if you're ready to sign me up,
he's the worst kind of lawyer.
Yeah. Look. Yeah. That's the problem, though. You're the only one who can find the real deed out that safe. You're the only one who can get in that safe. So this will be you putting you down here. So Billy
all right,
Banana.
you're gonna have to put me down as notary, though. All right, so who goes on to the next character? So how does this play along to the next person then?
So what you need to do now is come up with another problem and who it is to those. So we're going to work our way kind of out. You need to crack the safe and find the
proper paperwork.
Yes. So you're kind of like because you're the first to be picked. You're going to be in charge of the last scene.
Okay.
So you're going to create a character now for the scene before that. Come up with somebody, come up with a wrinkle, and then someone will grab that and move on there.
Well, y'all do what is the riverboat called, by the way?
The lucky draft.
Well, y'all know the lucky draft is pretty much a fortress since they put that building on that boat. We're going to need someone to help crack into the important secured areas. So the only man I think I can bring along to do something that dangerous and get past those securities would have to be. I think I'll go with. I think I'll have to go with Devil Dalton.
So General Dalton, was that?
That's it. Devil Dalton.
Devil Dalton.
Yes, I'm Billy Banana. He's Devil Dalton.
Are you just going for a food feed with your character names? This is what's going on here. Because we can work with that, but we just need to know going into it.
All right, but what's Devil do? Why do you need him?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say he's the one getting us past locked doors and so forth.
I thought you were a safecracker.
No, I'm the
Of course, a safe isn't exactly lockpicking.
I'm the solicitor. I'm the person who checks, make sure we got all the proper detail, the proper documents. I could also just be the safecracker.
Yeah,
So we
but
go back.
I said safecracker as well to give you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I got confused. Then we'll have to go
That's why I
back
was
and
confused.
have the. Well, then I'm going to for me to do my my extracurricular activities, good sir. Well, I'm gonna need someone to provide a proper distraction. So I'm going to need to get my hands on Daredevil Dalton. There isn't nothing too crazy that man won't do.
All right, who wants to step up and claim the Daredevil then?
Or Simmel, let's see, no, that or the Card Shark. Someone to be a distraction. So
All right. Seeing as there's a great yawning silence, I'll pick up Daredevil Dalton. Now then, come on. Was it Daredevil Dalton, you say?
yes, Daredevil Dalton
So his first name is Dare?
or Devil.
I'm going to say that his first name is something really awful beginning with D, which he hates. So he gets called Daredevil because he prefers that to his actual first name.
Ah, I see.
Douglas Duncan Dalton.
Yeah, Derek was
Dwayne.
my first thought, to be honest.
With apologies to the Dwaynes in real life who've earned it.
There's an easy way around that. Say it's Dwayne with a U and say it's the Red Dwarf reference. No one's going to do that. Exactly.
Oh, I already have an upset stomach, sir. Why do you do this to me?
Oh, it's nice to be the one causing psychological damage occasionally. All right. So, I've claimed him. I'm going to say that he's... So we're having him on as like the distraction piece, yeah?
Yeah, you're the...
He's like the old-fashioned trick rider. I'm thinking like the guy used to do really stupid stuff on horseback and like jumping through hoops and that kind of thing for spare change. But it
Bringing
also
a horse
meant
onto a riverboat fits.
Well, yeah, but also meant he was just sort of very good at just sort of walking into a room and just playing the huckster type up for a bit and then going, hey, let me just run across this bar, that sort of, without making any of the glasses fall over. So that feels like that at least fits what we want out of the distraction dude.
Sounds good. All right.
Okay, but thinking about
You're writing this down, right?
Yeah.
I think Gray's been writing it down for us. Yeah.
I'm really hoping you guys are writing this down because I'm not doing that right now.
Yeah, this is where you're putting. That's where you're putting. That basically you're the scene leader during the distraction.
Yeah, exactly.
So put that down. So let's put down right over here.
I put that over there. Daredevil Dalton's distracts the guards.
Okay.
We can leave it easy like that for now.
So, if Dalton's doing the distraction and Billy's doing the safe cracking, we need to actually get to casino. We need to get actually onto the boat. So what we need is a river pilot. And I know just the guy who's just about desperate enough to do this. Old One-Oar Joe.
Okay, I'll pick that one up.
One-Eyed
Joe.
One-Oar Joe.
Yep. One-Oar Joe.
One eye.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Well, he makes his living helping like disaffected children make their way down the Mississippi to New Orleans to find their fortune. And he knows every in and out of the river and where to launch from, where to hide, how to get aboard a paddle boat with just a belaying pin and 5 feet of rope.
Nice.
All right. Over. Yeah, I'm gonna get down the river to this. What way do we need to get before then? Well, the first thing we need is some starting capital. Like stack of cash to buy all the equipment, get all the fireworks and ores and such. I only got one of them, you know. And the guy I know who can stump up money the most quickly is I don't know his real name. They just call him Diamond Dog.
Well, we've only got one player left.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Darren.
All right.
So you become Diamond Dog.
Diamond Dog has.
got a terrible tattoo. I feel like with that name, it's terrible.
I mean, it's an obvious Metal Gear reference. At least I'm pretty sure it's a Metal Gear reference.
Do you know, I haven't actually played that much Metal Gear, but I'll give you that. It sounds familiar.
It really it does.
Fair.
Right. So
Why is my am I drawing a blank now?
what? Right. So there's our basic characters. So we move into the planning scenes. So there's basically, we now have two types of scenes. You have a planning scene where you get an idea, then an action scene where it all goes horribly wrong and you have to keep shooting.
Okay.
So also there's two types of scenes. They don't lead on to each other. So planning scenes, the leader of this scene now has to come up with the idea of how we're actually going to do it. So how are we going to... Tevin, you're up first. You need to figure out how to get the capital to like run a major heist like this.
Oh well, that's easy. I mean, I've got dirt on Bob's son himself from when he was doping during his exhibition game against the Japanese team, whose name escapes me at the moment. I know he'd done it. I've got photographic evidence proving he'd done it. I know 3 people who will swear he'd done it, but I also know he's paying them hush money. Of course, we're going to have to convince him, get into his office alone in order to prove to him he'd done it, and he's going to try all kinds of shenanigans to get away. But I'm pretty sure with this team we can manage to, get the money loose. Now, if I had a few weeks to liquidate some assets, that would be a lot easier.
Yeah, we don't have time in the world. Wish we did.
We need to do a bank heist to fund our other heists.
We're not doing a bank heist.
Hey,
We're doing a blackmail extortion.
We're shaking a dude down.
He just happens to be the mayor and father of the guy who's hired us to do the job. That certainly won't be a problem that comes back to bite us in the arse. It'll bite the son.
You're going to make it a withdrawal from the Burlington Bank.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put that in inverted commas.
Is somebody ticking?
I'm typing.
Oh, that's on my side. I know where that's coming from.
Ticking. Sorry, say
Okay.
the bomb. There's a bomb.
What's this click sound that keeps happening?
Okay,
Oh, wait.
first,
I know what it is.
if you start spontaneously clicking, mate, I think you're in Hook.
Yeah.
Probably ought to run away now.
Wait.
Run
till-
away
a
from my
reference
alligator repulsion stone? I don't think so.
Hey, look. Wait until we at least get to the river before we begin the crocodile or the alligator.
That's fair. That's entirely fair.
Oh, shoot. It's on a river.
No, crocodiles for every scene. You deal with a stuffed crocodile in one, crocodile in the river, crocodile in the crowd, and crocodile in the safe.
My PTSDs.
PTSD's Crocs.
My survival instincts.
Okay, so you're going to the bank. So what's kind of like the the security on the bank like?
We're extorting the mayor.
Oh, extorting the mayor.
Yeah, we're going to blackmail the mayor.
Ah, so what's your blackmail? Where are you going to get the blackmail from?
Well, you see, I know that he was doping during his exhibition game against the Japanese baseball team to introduce them to baseball. Why he was doping against a team that had played exactly 0 games before, I don't know, but that's not important right now.
So I'm thinking it's not this guy's strong suit, is it?
Well, he's a mayor.
No, touche.
If he was a real wise guy, he would have become an information broker like me. Clearly, that would be the way of success and not getting blackmailed by information brokers. But people make bad decisions all the time.
How very informative.
Hey, I know everything about everybody all the way up and down the Mississippi. And most of the Ohio.
Quick, lads, take 10 steps away from the riverbank. You'll be safe.
Who are you? I've forgotten completely who you were. Oh, yeah. I should throw this map that I stole from the internet so we actually know something about where we are. And right here works.
It is, in fact, a bloody big river.
Yes.
Goes all the way up, goes all the way down.
That's what she said?
No, that's what her legs did. They went all the way up. Then you guys showed up and scared her off.
Well, that's down for trying to make some money.
All right.
Well, yeah.
So how are you going to get to him then? I'm assuming he's not going to have much security, but he's also not going to be happy when you start trying to blackmail him. So, have you got any form of plan, or because I can see this guy having a few toughs around, but not being massive.
He is a mayor.
Yeah. Because at this point, it should be said that the danger pool is going to be 2, and the what's the difficulty will be. Is it like 4 plus? I'm trying to find that bit now. I saw this earlier.
Oh, the number of successes you need to
Yeah.
complete each mission. Get there.
Danger pool. So danger pool's 2. Increases the pool by 1 for every player, 1 that you roll. Every new layer round, it goes up by 2.
It starts at like 4 or something, I think.
Yeah.
No, that's the danger pool. That's not the mission track.
Yeah. What does it say about the mission track?
It should be in there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I read
it's a
this
track.
earlier.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. Where did I put the book?
Oh, here we go. Completion track.
There it is.
First scene is 6 spaces, so it's number of players plus the scene number times 2. So this one will be so first scene 6, and then 8, so 6 boxes and 8 boxes. Help, it's all gone horribly wrong.
Don't break it.
It's too late, it's already broken.
No!
6 boxes. Add 2 more. That's how many successes you got to get. or everyone dies.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
All right. So here's the plan. Should be an easy job. I know the mayor knows my reputation by name, but I don't think he's ever seen me in person. So if I name drop to his secretary, he should let us right on in. Of course, the trouble is he's going to have some bodyguards in the room, and we're going to need to make sure they don't hear anything. Which
All right.
means either starting trouble outside so they go deal with it, or convincing him that this information is for his ears only.
I mean, sir, if you want trouble caused outside, I can happily arrange something for that.
And then, of course, once we've got the dosh, we're going to want to get out of the city in an awful hurry.
True enough. As to the causing trouble outside part, that's easy enough. All I really need is a horse and a couple of bottles and a 6-shooter. I could set up a little thing going outside and get the guards' attention for a little seaside show so that they could look the other way.
So yeah.
Now, that'd be someone else's specialty. Sorry, that's a terrible, terrible Wild West accent, but I can't really do a better one.
I'm not even going to try.
No.
Yeah, you know what?
To be honest, an English accent works just as well for the Wild West.
I mean,
That
true,
is how it goes for the. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just fell asleep for a second there. What I miss?
Make it plan.
We're blackmailing the mayor for money.
All right, I see it up there. So that has like 6 boxes. What does a box do?
We need 6 successes in order to succeed, in order to blackmail the mayor for his money.
Yeah.
And escape scot-free, which is probably the next scene.
Right.
Which is good.
So we can go in with this and everyone else can jump in. So let's get ourselves going with the first scene. So the danger pool is 2.
2.
That's how many dice I roll, basically.
For people not paying attention, that's how many dice the DM rolls.
It will go up every time one of you guys rolls a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Or, and let's just change the text color of that to a nice red. Or whenever we go up a scene. Or every round, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So
the longer you take on a job on a specific scene, the more dangerous it gets. So be professional.
All right, so we'll start outside. You know, you ride into Burlington. It's not quite a 1-horse town. Yeah, there's probably at least 2 horses here, but it's still also it's just like a standard like well-rested town. You know, it's got everything you need, but it's not built up in any way.
If you haven't read the rules, I'm posting the 2 most important pages.
Yep.
How to create a character.
And you'll find the most ornate building in the town, which is, of course, the town hall. They've actually put some work into the town hall. It's impressive.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah. You think there might actually be some stone in there. Right. I'm assuming Serpentis, Daredevil's going to step up and do his job.
Indeed. It's about time. I have time on my hands at the moment because no one knows necessarily we're up to anything, so I shall acquire 2 bottles of whiskey, a 6-shooter, and a relatively fast-moving horse. And we are going to set ourselves up a little gun show outside and do the whole sort of carny act, you know, come gather round. I can bet you $2 that I can hit this thing while moving on the back of a horse, you know, with but a single bullet. I can nail both balls. That kind of spiel, you know, we're setting up the long-winded palaver.
You're juggling 2 pistols and a bottle at the same time, and you're going to shoot the bottle with both pistols at one point.
One gets the idea. Now, where the hell is the dice rolling section in this?
All right.
Okie doke.
I think you start with 2 dice for anything, and then you get more if somebody gives you points in it.
Okay.
Whoever's running the scene gets bonus dice.
I'm going to assume this is you are the leader on the scene.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
I'm the leader on this
yeah.
scene. Oh, sorry, it's 1 dice, and then you get an extra dice if you're the leader.
Ah, okay. So you start with 1 and then go up.
Mhm.
Okie dokie. Right. In that case, then, what do I actually need to roll to get a hit? Is it a 4? Did we say, or
So it's a
It's
comparison.
D10s.
D10s? Right.
Yeah. So
So you roll, the GM rolls. You need to beat the GM's dice.
Right.
All of your dice that roll higher than the GM's dice are successes.
Yep.
So if he rolls a 4 and you roll 2 5s, 2 successes.
And vice versa.
So,
Yeah.
so basically, in this whole thing for this scene, essentially, because it says here the leader sets the is the head of the planning part of this. So, what is your? So, I'm taking you're using this to get the guy isolated, so you can put the
Yes,
squeeze
our
on him direct.
goal is to get his guards distracted enough that we can, give the info without them being made aware of it, because the mayor wants to keep this hush hush.
Yeah.
He's being
Worth talking
blackmailed.
about.
He'd prefer not everyone know his secrets. That's
He
the
could
whole
keep a
point.
secret. We could keep a secret. His guards, maybe not so much, I suspect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's begin distraction then. That's a bloody good start.
yeah.
I'll take it.
All right. I rolled 2 for the danger pool.
Oh, yes. I'm not going to lie. You nearly gave me a heart attack there looking at 13. I was thinking, how the hell's he beat me on a D10?
Yeah.
Hasn't.
All right. Success. I'm going to say at least
Success.
some of the guards are just too busy enjoying the show.
Yep.
Maybe I found the guy who owes the boss money and needs to make it back, so he's going for a quick buck. Or clearly the party drunk.
Right.
All right. Distraction achieved.
Yeah. You have started off a thing, and this is the most interesting thing that's happened in the town for a good long while.
Ye and ha.
Yep.
I
So
believe you pass it
So it's
along
1
at that.
success.
Yes.
Everyone goes. So whoever's leading the scene can go first, but doesn't have to.
Okay. So let me just tick that off.
So while our good Daredevil man is currently distracting the guards, me and what is your character's name again?
Diamond Dog.
Me and Mr. Dog right here are going to be slipping on in, give a nice hat tilt to the teller as we walk past, because I am because while I am a good safecrafter, I'm also a solicitor, as has been pointed out. So we're going to be taking this pass to go take this man up to the stairs because I'm acting as official witness. So
There,
I'm going
I've
to be
created myself a character.
I'm going to be going trying for charm on this one. So
Hey, I can see the sheet.
Couldn't before?
No,
Okay.
So
I didn't
need
even
to
know
roll
that. I could see the text.
So the only way you can get a bonus on this is to get a someone else to say something about that, or what?
I think if someone sets you up with anecdotes is what I'm looking at on this. Yeah. So if someone says, this is.
Yes,
So-
if I remember that you used to be able to juggle
You,
6 pistols, a shotgun, and a Rottweiler.
So actually, Serpentis, you should have rolled 2 dice.
Oh, he gets
Oh.
another shot. Nice.
Because I was just going through this. You basically, everybody at the moment is an ability of 2 in quick, good, bad, and ugly.
Oh, right.
But
Okay.
to get if you become the best at something, you go and be free. But for something to become the best, someone else has got to be the worst.
That's fair. Okay. So that's my extra D10.
Yeah.
So I only get 1
You
success.
still only get 1 success. That's fine.
Didn't beat a 7.
Well, yeah, whatever. So
It's all right.
we start at 2 for all our values, is what we're
Yes.
saying. Okay.
And this will
Well,
obviously be you be doing good for this. Charm, persuade, enforce law, defend innocence, heal. All right. So
Right,
discard. You get 2 dice. What you trying
Okay, I
to do?
get two. Let's see now. Well, since the guards are out, I'm sure that we just need to get past the tellers and so forth to get to the back to get to the our get back to the man's office. Essentially, may it'll be locked, may not be locked. If it's locked, if it's locked, I dissuade the locks. If it's manned, I dissuade them in. So, I am getting our squeezer to the squeezy.
Mm-hmm.
Could just need to smooth past the secretary, is what I'm thinking. But I've never
And
been in
I'm
this
gonna-
mayor's office, so what do I know?
But so the one thing is that I'm going to declare that I am the most. Does someone have to declare it for you or what?
So for traits, somebody has to declare that someone has to describe somebody as someone has to be the worst at a trait before you can be the best at it.
Yes. So I was.
If you're the
thinking-
worst, you get 2 grit.
I was thinking of getting declared the best at being the ugly, because that's such things as would be that seems to be such things as breaking the law and breaking locks and everything. So, but if you need someone else to describe your character, they would need to interject with
Oh,
something.
you can
like
be
that.
the best at something as long as somebody else has agreed to be the worst at it.
And that's the thing. It's like this game is all about like kind of making fun of each other. So
Yeah.
you're supposed to be jumping in all the time to say, "Oh yeah, this guy sucks."
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Can't be the worst with a 10 on a single dice, though. I mean, that's pretty bestish right there.
Damn right. Damn right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be hearing any smack talk right now. Not while I'm doing the distraction work.
Well, the one thing that we know about our good friend, Mr. Dalton, because I am the one thing because I know him for such a long time, but he is such a baby face, tooty goody two shooting too, Nick. The main reason why that not getting along with anybody is too afraid to be mean to them.
I'll have you know it's a perfectly fine and ordinary face, sir.
No, you have to describe yourself as being the worst. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you have to show yourself.
Oh no!
Yes,
When
I-
someone attempts an action, you can establish a relevant ability. So the way this would go down is I would try to intimidate the secretary.
And
Yes.
someone else
And
would
then-
describe
Then you would
doing
declare
it.
that I'm the worst at intimidation that has ever been seen.
Well, I'm going to
I
try.
can
Well, I'm
talk
going to be
secrets
trying.
out of a Catholic priest, mind you. But I
I will
couldn't
be-
intimidate a 16-year-old if my life depended on it.
So yes, you have to do something. When you have to do something you know you're the worst at to be able to establish somebody as the best.
Mhm.
Okay,
So if
you
you
have
want
to
to be the
take
best
an early-
at mean, at ugly, I will go first and establish myself, and then I can be established as the worst at ugly.
Okay then. The main problem is that I'm not that good at charm and anything else like that. Since my so I'm going to have to be, unfortunately, not the best good cop I can be, but I'll be the best cop I can.
Not until your turn. I'm going to jump in because I'm the leader of this one, and I am going to be. I will use the ugly power of lying to lie to the secretary. We need to see the mayor.
Are you on this list?
Yes.
Where? I don't. What's your name? Oh, I haven't even asked your name. Well, sorry, what's your name, sir?
Diamond Dog. Mayor should
Diamond
recognize me.
Diamond Dog. And roll.
Yep, I get 3d10 for this. Hey, a pair of 6s. Hey, a 5.
Yep, it's 5 and a
Not
2.
bad, not bad.
All 3 of yours
This
beat.
is where I would declare myself the worst at ugly, which would mean I'd only get 2d6s.
Huh.
Oh, shoot. It's supposed to be after, but okay, let me re-roll that as 2d6s then.
Yes.
I am indeed the worst at ugly.
Yeah, that's not a great ugly roll.
Nope. What can I do with a grit?
You can use it for healing later on.
I can take a risk. I can ignore the pain. That's all I got. Okay. Since I'm getting grit by being the worst at ugly.
Yep.
All right, that does pump the danger pool up by 1.
Yep.
Because I rolled a 1.
All right. So
Stop making it dangerous.
I really don't see you on the list here. So you can now you've won, so you can just get past this.
Oh no, it's discard's turn. Discard's action.
Yeah, you've kind of bluffed your way through.
No,
That's
discard
the
needs to
second
do
thing
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He didn't. He didn't.
I didn't
he didn't
succeed.
pass.
They
Oh,
didn't.
I
You
rolled a
didn't
1
pa-
and a 2. I'm the worst at being ugly.
All right then. So still at the secretary, right?
Yep,
Those are
secretary
packed.
hasn't.
yeah,
passed out the dog's name.
she's kind of going. Oh, but sorry, Diamond Dog. I don't have a Diamond Dog down here.
Oh, I do apologize, ma'am. This man is using his nom de guerre by mistake. He meant his name is Arlington. Arlington, that man right there in the top of the double A's.
I like it. I like
All
it.
right. See if you've successfully read that upside down by rolling.
I'm going to declare that discard is the best at ugly, so he gets an extra dice.
Oh, I rolled a 10 on that.
That
Oh.
dice gets removed, and the danger track goes up by 1. So you rolled a 4.
I rolled a 10.
Discard rolled a 10 and a 9, so that was both beat a 4.
You also rolled a
Well,
1.
the danger,
So
but the
danger
danger
pool
pool is now
at 5.
5. Yeah.
But
Oof.
that's 2 solid successes though.
Okay, there we go. I've got the ticks.
No, Mr. Arlington. Listen, we need to go forth and talk to the mayor.
How many middle names does he have?
They're all the
His
same.
name's Arlington.
Ah,
An extra 1 for every point in the danger pool above 2.
Okay. That's strange. I'm sure I missed Mr. Arlington a few weeks ago. Right. Okay. Go on through. And you'll be sent in, and on the other side there is right.
Can't do anything this round because I've taken an action.
So, moving on in.
So it sounds like it's time for our getaway driver to figure out how we're getting away.
When you're in, so yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah.
Because you can plan ahead and then just say, and then we escaped in the manner we planned.
Well, when Lord Joe is pulling his ratty old boat up to the banks of the river, seems he hasn't been doing well since the fiasco. And one time when he tried to get away down the river, the town had to assemble the entire posse and race ahead to the next town, and then they had to wait for an hour for him to show up. So, kind of being quick.
Right. You'll get 2 dice.
You get another shot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so still is successful.
Yeah. You still beat all my 5 dice.
That's a success.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So, you've got yourself all set
success,
up,
yeah.
nice and nearby. That'll be the end of the round, so the danger pool goes up to 6. But nothing's gone horribly wrong for you yet. So
shush.
I said you had.
Yeah.
Why would you say these things?
Because I'm the GM.
So that they
and I
can
want
go
you to
horribly
explain.
wrong later.
Yeah, true. Yeah. All right, so that's 3 successes then so far. Yeah, I haven't put too many down.
Yeah.
Cool.
At least you didn't throw away a perfectly good pair.
True that. Well, you guys are now inside, yeah, so I feel like the distraction step is over. Or at least
You can keep distracting the guards. You could do a hold them off if you want to reduce the threat.
that's the thing. I feel like, to be honest, I need to start specifically targeting the guards because clearly, if we're already at what, threat 6? Yeah, 6. I feel like at least one of them's gotten bored and is about to go back, so I need to sort of up the ante. And this is where do you declare that you're the worst at something before you roll? Just from checking it.
You declare what you're doing, and then you can declare that you're the worst at it, or someone else can say you're the worst at that.
Okay. So we're going to say now that we're going to have to dip back into the old speed racing. I'm out of whiskey, but I still have a horse. So I'm going to, basically just try and set runs going as quick as possible around the street and sort of going, I can do the circuit of this town in 5 minutes or whatever. However, I'm feeling like that's what would that be? What would that be? I'm not really sure it'd be ugly as such because it's not really breaking the law, or is it to go horse racing around a town? Could be quick. I am basically trying to get this horse going as quickly as possible to keep the distraction going.
Mhm.
Yeah, it feels quick.
All right. Yeah. You're saying you're the worst on quick?
And I'm also going to throw this down here. I am probably the worst at this because at the end of the day, it's a lot easier to do like hand-eye coordination stuff. I was never actually that good at any of the whole speed stuff. It's a lot easier to do silly tricks when you're standing still.
Yeah.
So. There's an 8 in there. I might get something out of that.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, 9.
9.
Ah, close business, close business.
Are you telling me the man who could outrace a 400-pound steam locomotive for a good 2.5 minutes, upside down, balancing on his head on a horse, can't manage to run around a town and keep people interested?
Sir, when it's a train, you only have to worry about one thing, not an entire town full of people. It's a lot easier to focus on one object. Is that you trying to give me something here, or
I'm anecdoting you, yes.
this is actually meant to read the anecdote?
It gives
part
you a
of the
trait
Ah, thank you.
of horse racing.
Trait.
You were much better at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a few years since the last job.
Maybe if you were riding it backwards.
Do you think I haven't tried that? It's kind of hard to dodge the shop signs when you're looking backwards. All right, so I'm just going to work out where to put that anecdote down, but unfortunately, I think I've whiffed that one.
Well, if it's an anecdote, then it'll give you a reroll.
Ah, that's how that works. Okay, but I
Yep.
still have to beat a 9. Well, I think it's possible.
This would be a legend, which gives you an extra dice to any roll that it would apply to.
Ah, yes.
Right.
And it gives you an additional reroll with that extra dice.
So,
Because I'm not reminding you that you have a special horse saddle for this. I'm reminding you of the time you raced a steam locomotive, which is crazy.
It is crazy. So are we prepared to? So I should have rolled 3, is what we're saying off of that then.
Yes.
You roll 3 on the reroll, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, beating a 9 is still not going to happen. And
No,
there's-
sadly, there's another 1 in there as well, so we're up to danger 7.
well,
All right. So the guards are getting a bit bored now. They're going to start wandering back in. But you've managed to get into the mayor's kind of looking up and going, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" So that's either Tevin or Discard or Billy or...
I am going to slam my palm down upon the desk. You know exactly what we're here for, good sir. And how dare you? For my extreme ugliness.
and here I was hoping you were going to take the worst at good so that I could maybe get the best at that. But oh well.
I mean,
That's a 9. I'll take it.
No, it's not bad.
That's a whole bunch of 1s, Greg.
Okay. Yeah, but there's
And another 10.
and a 10, so you take a stand and a hit,
ouch.
and the danger pool goes up 1.
I put my hand.
But you still
right through-
succeed.
You still succeed.
Okay,
I
so
put my
You still
hand.
get a point.
I wasn't looking where I was slamming my hand down. I put it through his note spike.
Ooh.
And you still carry on like it's nothing.
Yeah.
no bueno, no bueno.
I've seen that butterfly effect.
Butterfly effect. What?
Yep.
Ashton Kutcher
Ow.
film, where he's checking to see if he can change the past. So what he basically does is he brings both his hands down on those note spikes, and then when he comes to, he's got like old scars in his hand.
Clever. I
Very-
like it.
It's a great film. Very messed up, but great film.
Sounds a little, not gonna lie.
That's not even the most messed up stuff.
Well, you're messing
Fair
with
point.
the past. So, yeah.
Yeah, basically, whenever he has a traumatic event in his childhood, he basically blacks out, and that becomes a point he can like jump back into his own timeline and alter things. But he can only do it at traumatic events in his childhood.
There have been
I mean,
there's superhero powers.
So when you're
Old guy.
so essentially when you're black, all his blackouts are just him being possessed by himself.
Yes, literally, that's what's happening. He possesses himself to change the future, but of course, every time he changes the future, he gets worse. Or he fixes one thing, but something else goes wrong, so he goes back to try and fix that thing, which then breaks something else.
The only wish you should make with a monkey's paw is to wish you never found it.
That great idea. But then someone else you love will find it instead. That's the way the
Yes, that's the problem. So really, you should wish it never existed in the first place.
I like that better. All right, so we're at 4 out of 6 for this one.
Yep, we just need 2 more successes. So I am going to turn on the persuasion on Mr. Bobson here, Mr. Dugnut, rather.
Yes, sir.
No, no, he's not. He's not the son. We're intimidating the mayor himself.
Ah, gotcha.
Why would we be intimidating the guy who gave us the job? He gave us the job.
No, that's reasonable. That's reasonable.
Oh, what's that?
So I got
Random noise in the background. Sorry, that was very, very creepy random noise as well.
So I am going to try and persuade him that I know all the people who are blackmailing him. I know their real names, and I can make sure they don't talk about about the blackmail anymore.
Uh-oh.
Because he doesn't know all their real names, and I will name drop myself. I am Diamond Dog, famous information broker of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
Does anyone, before I look at those numbers, does anyone want to want to throw an anecdote in there?
I mean, I'm going to be real with you. It sounds as if this is the same old sort of thing you used to pull down in Atlanta, but you used to. I remember the day you used to do that sort of thing with mob bosses while their sons, daughters, and schmoozers were in front of them. This is just a dude. This should be child's play for you. You used to perform into crowds. This is just one guy. Aye.
Trouble is, I can't get abilities because the only ability is best or worst. Unless you want me to also be the worst at charming people.
Point. Yes, I was trying to give you a legend there, but you're right.
Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, it doesn't really help that much unless you just use
legend
abilities.
should be if I fail, which that would be after.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're right. I shouldn't be asking about attributes yet because the only one is worst, and I don't want to be worst at good.
No.
Somebody else could have that. Discard, maybe.
Right, what have we got?
That's a 9.
Yep, I got 9 high.
Now you can give me a legend or a scar. Either way.
I'm going to throw you the legend I was throwing you earlier. Then.
All right, I'm going to take it.
The Atlanta reputation.
Legendary blackmailer. No, 40-10, not 43. That's a 10. I'll take it.
All right.
One more marker.
One more marker.
Now, if I could get discard to just keep these guards out of the office for long enough.
Yeah, he's
I
starting.
can go.
Dad's starting to sweat now, but you can hear the guards coming up the stairs. And the security, the clerk, the secretaries kind of realise that, you're not Arlington, He's a big fat guy.
Arlington is one of the guards' friends.
Yeah. And he's kind of, you can see him chatting with them, and they're kind of getting ready to go for their guns.
So our last one was on added. So it's added in the next round, right?
You haven't taken an action yet, discard.
Oh, I thought I did because I put my hand through the.
Oh no, you did. Yes,
yeah.
That's right.
No,
You
right,
failed miserably.
And I took a stamina damage and everything.
My mistake.
Yep. Well, Joe is going to try to hold them off. He's going to grit his teeth for extra dice, jump into the riverbed, and try to scare out all the catfish and the gators and the frogs, and just send them in one wave towards the mayor's house.
Ooh,
A 10, eh?
you got a 10. See what I can do with my 8. Wham.
Not get a 10.
Not get a 10. 9 high for me.
They called
There
you the
you go.
Orman for a reason.
Well, you can't get a 10.
So you
If
pulled
you
them
get a
up
10,
in the context.
gets removed. So
Every
One
dice
or
that is higher than their highest dice. So I only had 1, so it removes 1 from the danger pool.
Ooh.
So if we roll a 10, it gets removed, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
no, we can roll 10s. It's Gray that can't. I'm pretty sure.
Let's have a double check. So the number of dice you have higher than the danger pool is the number of successes you get. In the example on page 9, they get 2 10s. So yes, you can definitely get a success for 10.
Yeah, it's only if the DM rolls a 10 that that the dice is removed, because that's how he increases the danger pool. We have a separate action for that. We hold off the danger.
Okay, so you distract the guards, and the mayor's gonna go. What? Look. What do you want? Money?
Got it in 1.
Look, you're gonna need those photos. So, yeah, this is a one and done. I'm not having you coming back around here every time. And you will go to the
As soon as I
safe.
see the green.
You'll unlock it. And you'll bring out some bills, like whole dollar bills, and count you out like a stack of them. Here, take it. Get out before we get in any trouble.
Photos on the desk. We'll make our leave.
All right.
We flick him a coin, say that's for the windows. We jump out the window onto Orman's boat.
Yeah, I feel like I could at least sort of break off before the end of the race and do the jump off the horse onto the boat as well.
Just leave the horse.
Oh yeah,
It wasn't that good of a horse.
No.
We'll get a new horse later. Don't worry about it.
I may or may not have seen that come across that Jack of all trades short one too many times where he throws the governor a coin, say this is for the window. What the window? As he leaps through the shutters.
Mm-hmm.
Damn straight. But
The
I think we
stairs
just
perfectly fine.
Yeah, but there was a window,
Was. Now he hates you.
Yeah, but we have his money.
Yeah, that's all you care about.
Point.
We've got the resource we want to out of the guy.
We got the ante for the bid to be on the ship.
Okay, so you're on the boat. Now for the next problem. Planning phase, 1 or Joe. Ready? What's the problem with getting to the casino? What's the plan to get there?
Well, get the casino. It's on a big paddle boat, which is the fastest ship on these rivers. So we're going to need an even faster ship. I know a guy has an experimental steam engine that we can put on a little outboard, but he's not going to part with it so easy. So we gotta get in there, rough him up, find his experimental thing, and attach it to my boat.
All right.
Okay.
So, for this, I think the danger pool now resets to kind of what do you call it? It's 2, isn't it, for this one?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you carry on.
I've been navigating the sides, the oxbows, the bayous, mangroves, of this river for nigh on 70 years now. I know every turn, and I'm going to lead us towards this guy's shack out in the swamp.
All right.
Nope. Oh, that's 1-1.
Hold on, are you talking about that Russian immigrant Wally Docastra? Steam engineer from across the ocean? I know him. He always takes a nap at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and he won't wake up for anything.
Well, it's actually added with my 2 and 1. He actually got a success on that.
Yeah, well, I had 9 high, and you had the 2 high, so
Yeah.
I have 1 die that's higher than yours. That is 1 success.
Yep, but the danger pool does increase for the 1.
Yep. Always do.
So you're able to find
Boom.
the shack, and from the look of the figure slumped on the deck outside, they are home. So it
Well, the one
looks
thing-
fairly normal. Like swamp, shack, nothing much.
The man. Mhm. Go, sorry. Go ahead.
I have an idea.
Well, they need
it's
someone to wrestle their pet gator.
Yeah, and I feel like there's an idea. The
Mhm,
guy
but-
owns a pet gator, do we say? It'd be a terrible shame if somebody accidentally was sort of trying to, admire the gator and accidentally set it loose, and then was comedically chased by it around and away from the shack with the experimental boat, wouldn't it be? Distracting the owner long enough for you guys to get in. Time to go and let loose a gator.
Gonna go let loose a gator. That doesn't sound like it's going to cause any problems.
Not at all. But it might distract the owner. That's the important bit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be ugly just because it's sneaking about and trying to let the gator loose at this step.
Yeah.
So it's a danger pool 3. Okay. 6 high.
6 high. Let's see. Rolling 3d10.
Oh, yeah, I forget you get more dice than.
Ooh.
Right, so danger's up to 4 from your 10.
Yeah, but an 8 and an 8 for me.
Yeah, so right now you're winning this one.
Yes.
Think.
So wait, have you been given 1 legend or what?
I took a legend last scene, so I'm gonna say.
What's
Yeah,
this card? What's this card do again?
Scar means you succeed, but you can only use it after you fail.
Okay.
So I mean,
It's-
I beg your pardon.
So I can.
that's really
Well, for
Scar.
example, I can give him a scar. It's like, ain't that same gator you lost your left pinky to? Like, I bet he
My
remembers you.
God,
You don't lose
So-
stamina, and one of your dice becomes a 10.
Uh-huh.
I like that idea. Okay,
That's
so hang on.
exactly how it works. So if you roll 1, you
Lost left.
don't have to roll a 1. You could just be missing an eye. Or be
Yeah.
completely bald from, fire-related injuries, something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I like the whole lost a finger to the gator idea because yeah, I'm going to grab out his scar that he's just given me there, so we're going to automatically succeed on that, or grab an automatic success on that. I won't lose stamina for failing.
No.
Then
one thing to be said that you can't be contradictory with these things.
Yep.
So you can't say you've got the sharpest eyes in the West and then turn out to be blind later on.
yeah, that's totally legit.
We can't give you a fear of horses.
Yeah.
No, that would be rather.
I'm sorry, an allergy to horses. You could be afraid of horses now.
I could
Not
be
everyone's
afraid of
broken the sound barrier on a horse, after all.
Yeah, and when those people have, they can come up and join me in the saddle.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I couldn't suddenly turn around and not be able to ride a horse.
Yeah.
That would be contradictory. Okay. All right, in that case then, yeah, I'll take the scar.
Yep.
I lost a pinky to this gator, but that is going to say, hey, the gator recognizes me.
It's like, yeah, it's oh,
He
you.
wants more.
Yeah. You taste nice.
And I'm assuming that when the gator kicks off, it's going to make a loud racket, and that's going to help sort of get the engineer's attention away. So are we Does
Yeah.
that mean that's a success?
Yes, success.
I'm assuming the pool will still go up to 4 just because you did roll a 10, though.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
But it means you end up with a 10, beating mine, so you get a success.
Nice. Okay. One thing I would also know, having just looked at the book again, apparently, if you roll multiple successes, it does count as multiple successes towards the stage.
Yep.
Yes.
It's just we haven't actually had that happen yet, but I
No,
feel
we
like
haven't.
just in case it
A
actually
couple of
does
times.
happen,
Yeah.
This card
worth
got 2
saying.
successes on his first roll. What are you talking about?
Mhm.
I completely missed that.
All right. The man starts
A lot
up.
of people did.
He starts moving to the location. He's like, God damn you. Can you not stay quiet for half an hour?
Ah, yes, the famous Scottish Russians.
Scottish Russians.
Can't do-
Maybe that's why he's been exiled from England and from Russia. Nobody likes
Makes
it.
sense.
I missed the Russian part, sorry.
No,
It's
that's
because of
all
his
right.
last name. Good old
Just-
Wally.
My Russian is terrible.
Don't worry, mine's
It's-
no, but I don't have one.
Well, so you already
I tried to get one, but it got lost in the mail.
Oh, God,
Say
that
Lovey.
was a dog one.
Yes.
All right. So, yes, he's up. He's going towards the noise.
time for us to jump on that new to kick that shack door open and jump on to get that new boat.
He's going to move up
And
there.
So Ada hasn't gone yet.
Adit has gone.
Karen has
What,
gone.
are we supposed to have 2 people who are worsted quick?
No.
No,
We should only have 1 worsted quick.
that is true. Delete that. We'll have added to be worse to quick.
Yeah.
Sorted.
That works.
Right. Who's up next there?
I think that's me.
Yep.
So now that he's distracted, I'm going to walk up behind him and let him know that we're the test pilots for his new boat. Waiting for Gray to give the obvious response that he doesn't have any test
I
pilots for
don't
his new
know
boat.
past test pilots.
There we go.
That's when I quick draw. I outdraw him and say, "We know."
Well, you've got 3 dice to beat a 7.
3. I only get 2 dice for quick,
Oh, yes, fair enough.
unless somebody wants
Sorry,
to
you're
make
not
me the best
seaweed.
at quick or something.
We would have got
No,
best
sorry, I
quick.
forgot you weren't scene lead. That's my bad.
Quick as best of quick.
Tevin, you're either going to be the best at good or the best at bad.
Oh,
Good at being. You're good at being.
oh,
bad.
added to best at quick. Okay,
Yeah.
somebody needs
I
to
mean,
be the
you-
worst at quick then. So Serpentis
you
has to be
could
worse
be
at quick.
You could be the best at bad if you're going to sucker punch.
Yes,
this
I think
man.
that's what we said actually. Yeah, Serpentis did say he was going to be the worst at quick.
Okay.
There we go. So you're now
Character sheets
quick
are
1
matching, and I
instead of 2.
did not hear clearly. So
It's fine.
So someone has to declare themselves best, the worst at bad. Gotcha.
Someone's got to be the worst.
Alrighty.
Too good to be bad. Ooh.
well, hey, I roll a 10.
So that's another success for you. He looks confused, but yeah, he looks down. His gun's still in the no, he's dropped it when he was drinking.
His gun's in his pistol belt
Yeah.
on his chair.
His hands slowly move out to the sides, like, you got me. Yeah,
Great. Now we just need to deal with these gators.
yeah. Good luck with that.
And get the
They're
dang
mighty
thing
hungry.
He whistles. 2 more gators show up.
I mean, that is
Wow.
the end of the round. The danger pool just increased. So,
Suddenly.
Well, I haven't gone yet though.
Oh yeah.
oh, discard hasn't gone yet. My
Yeah.
bad.
Well, that was one unfortunate thing about my life. The life of being a leisurely solicitor safecracker is that unfortunately I don't know that much about throwing hands, but I know one thing I don't know much about is that's punching gators. So 1d10 for punching gators.
All right.
It was a 2d10 for punching gators.
Well, punching gators would come under
I'm
Probably
declaring myself
mean.
the worst. The worst. That mean? I thought it'd be bad.
Ugly.
That's brawling for bad.
yeah. Ugly, wouldn't it?
No,
Intimidate,
ugly
fight
is
dirty. Like, oh yeah.
it's fight dirty. This is brawl. I'm brawling gators.
Oh yeah, this would be bad. So yeah.
Sure, I'll give you a worse than bad anecdote. I mean, you may be ugly, you may be mean, but there ain't a mean bone in your body.
All those years pushing pencils. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is it 2d10 normally, or is this 1d10?
Normally
for-
2d10.
I know all your dark secrets.
You're going down to
all
1d10
your
for
bright
this.
secrets.
Okay, 1d10. I thought I rolled a 5 for that. Let's throw it out.
Never taken a job against a widow or an orphan in his life.
All right. I rolled a
Never met a
7.
widow in his life.
So
That's a tie.
Nope, he wins, doesn't he?
Oh, that's a 7. I can't see.
Yeah, it's a 7. So he.
I don't got a legion, nor do I got a scar. But if I'm fighting gators, I'm going to be we're going to have a tragic flashback to why I'm so bad at fighting.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to tragic flashback me.
Already used an anecdote to make you worse. Can't use a second one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd give you brass knuckles.
What's he say to the GM? I'm just checking what happens if the GM wins. It's just nothing happens, does it?
Oh, we have if people are getting knocked out, whoever's the scene lead can say we're leaving.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
normally you
gotten
just
knocked
lose
out.
stamina for losing a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I lost one stamina.
Yeah,
Though.
that's what's done now.
Turns out wrestling a gator is not that easy.
Do you all
All
start with
right.
your
Sometimes the
grit?
scene gets too hot to handle. Crew member can be taken out of action without warning. Crew decides to back off and take a different approach. The scene leader decides. The group pulls out. This
we're
happens
not
at the
doing
end of
that
the
then
round before the danger pool goes up.
Yeah.
Leader makes a roll against the danger pool. If you win, you get 1 character to safety for every success. Anyone left behind gets a scar.
You can have
No,
2
no,
scores.
You have
no.
one failure. It's not that. It's not that.
And then you
not
get
bad.
to go to a different scene for the same goal with a danger pool of 3.
Right. So
Yeah, but I'm still okay here. I just wanted to declare myself worst at bad so you can make yourself best at it.
So it's a new round. Danger pool goes up. Terran, there's crocodiles everywhere. How does Diamond Dog deal with this?
Oh, I know crocodiles. They're afraid of loud noises like gunfire.
This is where I start shooting.
This is where I just start blasting
Yep.
with my offhand gun, because of course I have an offhand gun. Who doesn't have an offhand gun?
It's the Wild West. Everyone has an offhand gun.
True enough.
This is the part where someone tells me how bad I am, or I roll two dice.
Well, I know one thing is that you are when you get your temper up, you're a mean son of a cuss.
+2, right? Or is it +3 for being
It's 3
best?
now. If you're the best at being bad, you get 3 dice.
I'll take 3 dice.
Also, I'm very happy we called the good, the bad, and the ugly. The best at being bad. It's just great.
Oh,
A
yeah.
great line to say in
God.
all seriousness.
God, are you really bringing back frickin' whatever it was again? The thing about Bugsy Malone again. Is that what you're doing? He's done it again. Completely different game.
Oh, I haven't even seen that film in like 20 years.
God damn
3
it.
dice. Okay.
So you
I scare off gators. It's that same
you-
shotgun, you know.
Considering the fact
That's
that
3
you
successes.
Yeah,
You just-
successes.
yeah.
Damn.
There's just gators disappearing everywhere.
Wow. It's that same shotgun from the last job. I snagged it on the way out.
You got an
Not bad,
offhand
not bad.
shotgun.
stole
It's
his
only one-hand
elephant
shotgun.
3 to 6 successes in one go.
It's a
Not bad at all.
It's a 3-barreled sawed off.
Oh God. Oh, those words hurt my soul in so many ways.
I know that game.
Yep. Ah.
Yep, I'll go next. I'll declare myself the worst at being good. It's like I mean well, I try to be friendly, but I just say the wrong thing at the wrong time. Like right now when I smile at this guy and say, don't worry about this. You'll get over this just like the time you got over that time I stole your girlfriend.
You stole Betty?
Whoops. Whoops.
Perfect. I think you get a grit for that.
Yeah. I think-
So there's a GM 10 in there.
yeah, which takes the danger pool up to 6, but the
And
rest
you
of it
can-
wasn't
And
great.
it does win by 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a tie.
It's a
Hang on,
tie.
So he has 2 6s and you have a 6. Does that mean that no? It's a
Yeah, that's a tie.
There's
It
rules
doesn't
for
matter how
ties.
many you have, you need to be bigger.
Let's see, draw. Do something stupid. Set highest die to 1 and add a dice in your field. Get yourself a hurts.
Neither of those help.
No,
Because
it
yes,
would.
they do. Derp.
If you
Neither
do
of those help.
No, because it says set the GM's highest dice to 1. That would take my 6 down to a 1. And that would give you 2 6s on top of my 4 3 2.
Yeah, that would win it.
That would win it, and will get you the scene.
Yeah, I'll declare that was a stupid thing to do, but it just sets him to such anger that he's completely incoherent at this point.
Yeah, he just realised where Buddy went. He's broken. Just sinks to his knees, crying. Doesn't even see the gator behind him.
Oh,
Well-
yeah. there's your.
Hold up a second, I'm reloading.
So no, just leave him now. We just leave. We leave him to his Betty memories and his crocodile.
His new friend.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Daredevil Dalton.
You need to get us on. You need to get us on that boat.
Yep, it's time. Now, we have the means to reach the boat, but we don't have a reason to be on the boat currently. So what we're going to need, and you'll have to apologize, have to accept an apology in preemptive advance on my part for this one is, we're going to have to make sure that your old man can't recognize us when we step onto the boat. I know a guy who, till very recently, ran a sort of entertainment troupe that used to do the rounds along the riverbank. He fell on hard times a few weeks ago. So, what we need is to go down there, acquire his materials, his costumes, his props, all this, that, and the other, and liberate them for our use. That way, we could walk onto this boat as an entertainment troupe that has nothing to do with our good selves, and our good man will have no idea who we are, but will have a perfectly legitimate reason to be there. Evening's entertainment.
I ain't being the mime. That's where it all went bad last time. I ain't being the mime.
You know what? I do remember that. That's a fair point. If there's a mime costume, we'll make it a clown costume. We'll make that work some other way. But the gist is, there's an old warehouse where he dumped all the props when the bank came for him. We need to go there, and we need to get stuff from the warehouse. Now, the leader doesn't have to kick off immediately, do they?
No.
Okay.
So we'll start you kind of on your new boat, moving up down the Mississippi.
Moving at a crazed clip, basically being like it's a paddle boat, the equivalent of a speedboat.
Yep.
Paddling so hard is lifting the front out the water.
Tell you, these new contraptions do take some getting used to.
Yeah, it's
Nowhere near
weird.
as
He's
comfortable
mounted
as
like a
horse,
big
either.
fan to the back of it.
Yeah,
You're not quite sure how he's running it with the little steam engine, but you know.
and there's no wind on this thing. You can't feed this thing either. I do declare this is nonsense.
I got a plan if there's any guards out front this warehouse.
Well, do you want to kick off then? Because I believe we are at the warehouse.
Are there any guards out front? Yeah, of course there's guards out front this warehouse.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
collateral for a loan for a failed business.
Naturally.
There's got to be
All right.
guards.
I'll take care of these guards. Hand me that bottle of whiskey.
All right.
Daredevil, I know you got a bottle of whiskey. Hand it to me.
All right.
I pretend to be drunk while holding a bottle of whiskey and look at the guard. I'm like, you looking to fight? While swaying back and forth. I'm rolling bad because I'm the best at bad. I'm going to brawl these guards.
The guys look like they're semi up for it.
Well,
I mean-
aside from the guards, but
It's a brawl happening then, That was D6s.
that was D6. Yeah.
I'm going to win that one.
Okay.
I still won!
Let's try that again. There's a win.
I rolled a 1.
No,
But I
yeah,
also
but
rolled an 8.
you did win at least.
Yeah, the one
so-
doesn't matter.
Well,
for
I've got
you.
the guards distracted. We're around the corner.
Yeah.
I got punched in the nose, but that's a price I'm willing to pay.
Well, while he's out fronting the guards, I'm gonna go back around back and do something ugly to this lock back here.
I know what he means, but my brain just goes in whole places.
yeah,
Well,
just
at the end of the
behave
day,
yourself.
the lock is going to be open, so that's all that matters.
Exactly. Well, 9 high from discard. There you go.
4,
2.
5 high for me.
So yeah, he beats
So-
you by 2. There you go. Nice.
He beats Fry. Yeah.
Yep.
I
that's two
take
wins.
You know what? It'd be take too much time opening and closing this door. I'm just taking off its hinges. Shunk, dunk.
It's like
All right, that
I
we
like
in.
the way you think.
was it like
Walks up, it's not
Pirates,
locked.
Pirates of the Caribbean? You just kind of hinge the whole thing off. It's like, oh, I've seen this type before.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking more Max Payne, that bit in the first game where it's like, damn, the door's locked, and then the explosive goes off, and the rest of the wall falls away. So you just walk around the locked door. You can just you get it. All right, Adid, do you want to go next? So I'll finish the round, seeing as I'd laid.
Yeah, well, I've just got this new experimental engine. Got to take it through its paces, so I'm just like picking it up on land, just ramping it off things, just shooting like a maniac, and giggling and deadly.
That's a 9 high from Adid.
Ooh, 9 high and a 10.
Ooh,
Danger pool
right.
goes up.
So should be at 4, shouldn't it? Because there was a 1 from Diamond Dog earlier, so it's now.
No, that only hits stamina, I think.
Oh, right.
It's,
Okay.
It is amazing.
Oh no, it should be 4. You're right. Yes.
Yeah, it should. It does increase the danger pool.
How fast the danger pool goes up.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it makes sense. We're basically doing an armed, robbery of a warehouse here. How come you roll it again?
That's the extra die.
Oh.
So it
So
should be
that
3.
10 doesn't count, or
The 10 doesn't count.
the
It
10
just
counts.
Well, no, but it increases the danger pool.
Yeah.
So, it's
So currently you're both
whenever we-
tied on a 9.
you're both tied on
It's
an
a
9.
tie. Yeah.
So you could do something stupid again, eliminate his 9, and you'd win by 1.
well, it turns out trying to get it up onto the roof was not the most peerless of ideas.
Yeah.
I like this thinking.
The roof starts to creak horribly.
No, it turns. Okay, go ahead. I'm just. I had an
Okay.
idea.
So
Yeah,
that's
it's
extra
another one to the danger pool, I think.
Yeah, I've already
Yeah,
added it
so
up to
it's
5 now.
5. Okay, cool.
It's extra
Okay.
prototypey, so it starts. You start deploying the special balloon over the top, so it starts floating.
Just seeing who's claimed who's best and who's worst at stuff. Because I'm worst at quick. I need to claim best at something.
I'm
Good
worse
is
than
the only thing
ugly. I
left.
think discard is best at that.
Yeah, ugly.
Well, I'm worst at quick, so we can eliminate that from the bargain. I need to claim basically I need to claim best at being good or being bad. It looks like. Okay,
No,
I'll
being
bear that.
bad is Terran. I think only
Oh,
being
sorry.
good
I
is
haven't written it in yet.
best at being good
Okay.
is the last one available.
Yeah, all right. In that case, I can't really claim that on this one. We'll just have to assume that that's something I'll pick up later. Because what I'm going to do is not a good check. Because what I'm now doing is basically tipping my hat to the guy who's just blown the door off his hinges, running in and basically grabbing all the uniforms and props and that, and just whenever Adid does a flyby pass with the boat, making sure a chest full of props ends up on the boat. So,
Pass.
well, I mean, he's ramping off roofs and stuff. What else do you call it? I don't know. I don't know what the hell else you call it. I'm some hick who rides around horses and shoots whiskey bottles. It's not like they've invented aircraft yet. I don't know what the hell you call it. So I'm going to say it's probably a sneak, given that I'm basically trying to nick a bunch of chests full of stuff while the guards are busy getting punched or
Yeah.
watching a boat. So, ugly
Heavier
check.
than airboating.
I mean, when you put it like that, what could possibly go wrong?
Slow mo as you throw stuff out the window.
Well, 8 high.
All right. 5d10 for me. 9 high.
But if I was to... Okay, so again, I could either set your 9 to a 1 and add a dice to danger pool.
Yeah.
Or, if I made your highest dice a 10 by getting myself hurt, I could take a stamina point, but I would take the 10 out of the pool.
That's not a tie. He just beat you.
Oh, shit, he did. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Now,
So you can lose a stamina, or
you know what? I think I will actually... I'll take the stamina.
You kind of get wrenched as you pull stuff out, and then it's kind of like a shout. Oi! As you kind of see, there's like another guard inside.
Ah, crap.
And
Okay.
you've just also that pack of props wasn't as light as you thought it was going to be.
Nope. Okay, good as it
Mm.
used to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that
So
was heavier
so
than
the
I thought it would be.
guard. So the guard just said "Oi," right?
Yeah, the guard inside the warehouse, which we didn't know about. But yeah, that's the problem.
Well, I'm going to say "Oi" back at him. Run up and try and clock him. Try to kick him in the balls. As a very ugly thing to do. For fighting dirty.
All right.
Hey, Daredevil, did you forget you've got a pouch full of pocket sand?
I feel like the dice have been rolled for another person. It's a bit
Ah,
late
well.
to throw that down.
Yeah, it's too late.
Okay, we tied,
I
right?
had to find the page.
Yeah, I'm 9 high. You're 9 high. You could do
So
something
I had to
stupid.
do something. Yeah, well, the thing. Okay, so this is doing something stupid, right?
Yeah, that would
So what kind of dumb thing is this to be though?
that would give you
Well-
me a danger pool, and that would give you 2 successes. So yeah.
Well, I'm
Chandelier.
gonna say this: that unfortunately, due to the fact that my nickname became Banana, and I tried to unbeknownst and unwisely try to make that a part of my nom de guerre, a banana falls out of my pocket, gets under my foot, and while running up to take the kicks, I do a 1 foot out slide into the man's groin while trying to balance on top of a banana peel.
Ooh. I never knew the Three Stooges were invented on the Mississippi.
Terracotta pie.
Anyway, that drops. So that drops.
Really?
So that goes up by 1.
System of a Down in the Wild West, really?
Every single time. Said banana 3 times. What do you want me from me?
You know, fair point, actually. Yeah. If
Anyway,
anyone eats
so
a
it
chicken
takes-
pie, you're
It takes
obligated
that
to sing
9
song.
to a 1 and gives us 2 successes
Yep.
and gives you an extra pool to die.
That's a good
I'd
use
put
of
it on.
a danger pool. So
I
yeah.
think that's the top of the round then.
As there are
Yep.
currently bananas because there's currently bananas everywhere because a bundle of them just came out of my pocket.
All right, danger pool goes up to 7.
Alright.
We get 2 successes.
Yeah, I've put them on.
Okay.
We were on 4.
All right. So somebody's fighting outside. There's a guard inside who's just been properly kneed. The boat's currently on a roof that's not liking it. It's all going well.
Yeah, it's go. What could possibly go wrong? Oh wait, I'm the leader on this. I should have been rolling an extra dice.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
all right.
well, never mind.
Well, it's too late.
Uh,
now.
Get on
no.
with it.
But I'm going to actually claim this then. I'm going to basically say the guy's bent over double, having received the Groucho Marx, foot to the gentleman's region. I'm just basically going to, grab him by the back of the coat and just fling him out the door that we opened into the river. Just get him out of the way, just give us the time we need. Which is
Watch the
clearly,
boat.
brawling. So 3 dice on bad because I'm scene lead.
Mhm.
8 high.
Oh, this should have been 7, so 2 more on top of that.
Yeah, okay, so roll that first.
Pair of 10s
Okay, so
and an
there's
8.
So we're drawn. You've rolled 2 10s.
Danger pool
Am
goes
I
up to
understanding that
9.
correctly? Jesus. Okay. In that case, can I am gonna get myself hurt to avoid you raising the danger pool any higher
Okay.
instead. So which basically makes your 8 a 10.
Yeah.
So the equivalent of. I'm basically going to say that while I get the throw off, I clatter into the door frame on the way and wrench my arm. So just more than it's already feeling. So that's another stamina point for me.
Yeah.
You do still raise the pool twice for the 10s you did roll.
Yep.
I can't do anything about that. Oi, oi, oi. Can I make a humble recommendation? Whoever goes and actually wait, hang on. That means I win at least. We do get a success.
Yeah.
Can I make a recommendation that someone who goes next does a reduce the danger pool thing?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. Because man, it's getting a little dicey.
Okay, so
It's got a lot
like
of
to-
Not
dice.
intended.
I'd like to remind people you've all got 2 points of grit.
Yes.
So grit can be used to add 3 dice to your dice pool, or regain all lost stamina points.
Yes.
I am definitely intending to take a risk and grit.
Yeah.
Good news at least is you get all your stamina back at the end of the scene. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, do we? At the end of a scene, you get our stamina back?
Yes, so if you have any stamina missing from the second scene, you should have that back now because you haven't taken it,
Oh.
have you?
Oh, okay. I have. Okay. I thought that
Since
was.
I haven't gone yet, I am going to roll on my. Going to keep brawling these 2 guards.
Yeah.
Right into the 3rd guard.
So your fighters come from outside inside as the door explodes.
a guy is thrown through the door, and then 2 guys get thrown in. We were emptying the warehouse, sir.
I throw a guy through a window. His friend throws me through the same window, then jumps through the window.
And they're and they're sliding on banana peels.
Yeah.
How deeply
Then we all
unappealing?
slide on banana peels into the wall. Yes, that's exactly how it goes down.
How deeply unappealing this situation is.
I got an 8.
He got 2 8s.
I got 2 8s.
Does a GM
Under
rolling a
1.
1 do anything?
Don't think
No.
so.
And none of my other dice are high enough to give me any more than 1 success, which sucks. So, Gray, I'm going to turn that. You got 2 8s. I'm going to turn those 2. No, that takes me out of stamina.
I think you can only do
I
one
already
at a
spent a
time.
grit. I can't spend another grit.
Yeah.
You got a legend you've already had. A legend will get you a reroll, but
Oh,
you'd
that's
be
a fair
rolling at
point.
8s.
Now, our
Yeah,
good
but I
friend.
can't give myself a legend. Or
No, but one of your fellows could give you a legend, can't we?
It's true.
I do remember the tales of your miserable days in Atlanta when, the rare occasions that things went wrong with the blackmail, that you used to
No.
be the bare knuckle champion of Atlanta casino boxing.
No, I have a dumber idea, Spence. Can I field this one?
Off you
Sir
go.
Pettis did give me the last legend.
That's true,
Oh,
I did. Carry on.
Okay. Let me say this: that unbeknownst to anyone at all across the ways, you found in a New York on your down lowest of times in a dark, seedy bar, one Chinaman who was drinking himself under. But this man was an immigrant who came from the distant shores, and he knew drunken boxing style.
Discard, are you telling me that I learned my martial arts from New York City?
Yes.
New York City?
Yes.
New York's you learned drunken
getting a rope.
You learned drunken boxing.
Good lord.
You are a black belt of drunken boxing this entire time. But when you get enough in your system, you become unmatched.
I'm getting a rope.
For
See, now I'm
yourself?
worried. What are you getting the rope for?
You guys not remember the Pace Picante sauce commercials from the early 90s?
No.
No, we're English.
Where the
Yeah.
punchline was it's a hot sauce commercial for a tomato-based spicy sauce. A bunch of cowboys sitting around a campfire eating chili. One of them pulls out a bottle of some off-brand hot sauce and passes it around. The second guy tastes it and he's like, "Where the heck did this come from?" Looks at the label. It says this was made in New York City. Third guy, New York City? Get a rope. The implication being they hung the cook for bringing hot sauce from New York City.
Right.
Get a rope.
But
Look it up. It's hilarious.
No,
all right,
I didn't
anyway,
look at it. I shall enjoy it later.
your drunken boxing legend, good sir.
Yes, I'm a drunken boxer now. All right, so I get that's a legend. I get a reroll and a +1, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't
rolling
mark
a-
bookmarks up for
Actually,
this
Joyce,
one.
any
I
roll
made
that
me
might
mark up for this
apply
one.
for your
Yeah,
legend.
extra and a reroll. All right. So that makes it a 60 d10s. Come on, 10s. Come on, a whole bunch of 10s. Come on, at least 3 10s.
You got 110 and one.
Well, I got
Well,
a
you-
10. So the
you
danger
got a
pool
10?
goes down to 8 before it goes up to 10.
Wait, does it ever go down? Huh.
Yeah, this was to make the danger pool go down.
Yeah, there's a specific action where you're not going to get successes. It's called like hold them off.
I was
Yeah.
doing a hold them off to make the danger
Yeah.
pool go down because danger pool going up.
Yeah, so basically he won't get any successes off of this, but he will reduce the danger pool by doing.
Yeah,
So it goes down to 8, then it goes back up again.
Well, I haven't gotten it.
Doesn't go up
Gonna
yet.
say,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, One Ord Joe also grits his teeth, grabs a big hunk of coal, just sticks it right into the steam generator, which kicks off a whole huge amount of steam right into the fan and spreads it out over the entire scene.
Nice.
Good. Now they can only see me.
Is this you push your successes or are you reducing the danger die?
I'm reducing danger, so
All right.
Well, that's a 1.
Or do I roll against that? I do.
Yeah.
don't I? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still rolling off. It's just
It's a
the
tie.
conflict is
Tie.
different.
You know, it's a good thing we picked up that special that special good stuff coal
Oh, an item.
and
Did
equipment.
Equipment,
Did you
yeah.
pour my good whiskey on the coal? Because I swear, if you
No.
put my good whiskey on the coal, I'm going to be disappointed.
No, I didn't use your good whiskey. We picked up some special coal on the way. The good stuff burns hotter and longer, which gives you an extra dice and a reroll.
Oh,
Reroll.
Mhm.
Rerolling against 9, so
Got a 10.
There's a 10.
this by 1, and I lose 1
And the
stamina.
1 is still there, so the danger pool doesn't go up again for the second one because reroll.
So danger pool's down, stays at 8. Because it goes up for the 1, but it goes down for the 10.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, stays at 8.
No, it doesn't. It goes up for the success. It goes down for the 1.
So it stays at 8.
Mhm.
Yeah. Where forget that?
It was. I think now it's the top of the.
Yeah. So now it goes up to 9.
Yep. Yep.
It's getting a bit dangerous out there.
Little bit.
I'm losing the fight.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Ooh, hang on. That's a thought. The good whiskey. This is going to be a stretch, but bear with me on this.
It's no time for getting drunk.
No. What's
Hand
the
it
second best use for a bottle of good whiskey? Painkilling. I'm going to quickly, while stumbling away from the door frame from the earlier problem, uncork the bottle of good whiskey and just give. I'm sorry, Taryn, I've forgotten your character's name. Diamond Dog.
Diamond
That's it.
Dog.
I'm going to give Diamond Dog a slug of the good whiskey so he can keep on going. I'm going to claim that's a good check.
I'm trying really hard not to make any ex-mercenary and or Outer Haven references.
You know what? Fair. And now I'm going to take the opportunity to claim being best at good because I know how to measure the best shots of whiskey this side of the Mississippi. I do declare.
He's probably right.
Best at good
Funny
is
thing
3
is, I
dice.
can't remember.
Yep. Well, to be fair, with the amount of whiskey I'm about to give you, you're not going to remember much after this one, to be honest. So I'm going to get 4 dice off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Do I try and... Well, we need 3 successes to break off here, but do I push for that, or do I try and reduce the danger pool at this point? Well, with 4 dice, maybe I'll get something useful. I might fish to try and reduce the danger pool.
Okay.
So, yeah. Here we go. There is an 8 in there.
There's 2 1s though.
Kidding me.
I got two. I got 2 9s.
Gordon Bennett. Gordon bloody Bennett. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. You're just
That
making
did
things
not
worse.
work.
You're making things a lot worse.
I don't know how the hell that happened, yeah.
It's not whiskey.
Oh.
Someone's drunk it all and topped it up with water.
Whoa.
Who replaced my whiskey with this filthy water?
It wasn't whiskey. It was the gasoline for the boat.
We don't have any gasoline. It's coal fueled.
That's a problem. What
Sir
the hell,
Pennis, would you take a scar? It would give you a 10.
Yeah, but would that...
It would turn a 1 into a 10.
Which would mean I would win, and we'd only push...
However, you would lose a point on any rolls against good, which is how scars work.
I hate to say it, I don't want to take a scar against something I'm the best at. That feels counterproductive.
Makes sense.
But what I'm actually going to do instead is I could pop a point of grit for 3 extra dice. Because
Someone
right
else
now,
want to give him some. Oh yeah, grit. Yeah.
because I haven't actually spent
that
either
after.
of my grit yet, so I'll spend a grit and roll 3 extra dice and fish for either a 9 or a 10. Where did I put my flashbulb? All right, here we go. Basically, if we get to the top of the next round and we haven't won this, I'm going to call a retreat because we're in trouble here. Unless, hang on,
You
that's
roll
a 10.
2 10s and a 9?
Yep, okay. No, hang on, no, great. This is extra dice for my original roll.
Okay, so the original. Just as well
Yeah.
for you though, because that was
Yeah, just as bloody well, because I just saw the dice you were rolling there. Good God, man. Right, okay. So I have 2 10. Players get to keep their 10s, don't they?
yes.
Yes.
So you basically
So-
win by 2.
I win by 2. So I'm going to reduce the pool back down by 2.
All right. Got down to
That
9.
was a reduce the danger action, so that's
Yes.
that. I'm going to say maybe it's water, but there's still enough of a taste of whiskey to give Diamond what he needs. It's whiskey flavored water at the very least. All right, so we have everyone else to go.
This is the worst, best whiskey I've ever tasted.
I've had worse reviews of my shows, so.
It's making me so angry. I just want to punch somebody. Oh, hey, 3 guys.
That's lucky.
Well, anyway, I think the best thing to do at this moment in time is get the rest of the clown to end this clown show and get our other show on the road. So I'm going to try my best at doing quick. I'm going to grit my teeth, and run myself through getting the rest of the materials on the boat as quick as possible.
All right.
So that would be 5 die.
All right. Having wasted those 10s, let's see what we get this time. Oh, another 10.
And I would not be able to break.
A 9.
Well, a 9 and a 9.
Well, no, you
five.
drop you drop the 10 though,
Yeah.
so that goes up by 2. But you have a 9, so I can do. So what can I do to get rid of the other 9?
You could
Can I
a hit.
take damage?
you can
a
take
hit?
damage.
I'll take a hit.
You
to
do
it.
something stupid. Get yourself hurt.
Yeah.
I'll go get. We'll go. Oh, I did my. I took something stupid beforehand as well, so that means I have like 2 stamina then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do something stupid is reducing the GM's highest dice to 1 and adding a dice to the danger pool. Get yourself hurt, changes his highest dice to a 10, which means you lose a point of stamina, but you just take that dice out.
Yeah.
So I think at this point, even if you. How many 9s has he got?
1.
Guess 1 9.
And you've got 2.
So-
That would get you 2 more. Did you add yours to? Oh no, you were reducing danger. That's why.
I was reducing danger.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't changed it. So you reducing danger, Discard, or are you making sense?
No, I'm getting us out of here because if we keep trying to fight the danger pool, we
you
only
can't
came
get.
up
You can't.
negative.
Discard. You can't. You're
Not
not in
your
charge of
fault.
the scene.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So
Okay,
that
we
was
can't
you.
progress.
No, you've basically you got 2 successes if you take the hit. That means you only
I'll
need
take
one more. You only need 1 more success for the scene.
Yeah, I'm taking 2 success. I'm taking 2 success. I'm taking the hit.
Okay, cool.
Right.
There we are.
Both try to move that at the same time. I think.
Interloper.
I was just saying that every time we've tried to reduce the danger, we've only came up neutral.
You're
All
not
We
right.
need
wrong.
to reduce the danger before it hits 8.
All right.
Yeah.
There's the sounds of more guards running. It's
All
done.
right,
Yeah.
1 more success.
I forgot about the guard around back.
Hail Mary! This place is full of guards slipping on banana peels.
There's chests of props flying onto boats and flying near the boat.
Everyone
Boats
is like,
flying.
I mean, technically, this is all things should have been distracting the guards, but obviously you're calling the guards away from the casino by starting a
no,
fight.
but,
Yeah, this is what you were originally planning to do, but you've
Yeah.
caused such a big problem in the warehouse where they keep their uniforms, so they're gonna have to bring extra guards in.
I gave myself a bit of a hernia throwing boxes.
You're not the only one.
Anyway, one of our Joe's going to try to get his boats out of stuck and back on the river. Trying to get successes here. 9.
9 high is good.
All right. So 10 to 10. 8 high.
One
We're
success
out.
we needed.
There we go. Which is just as well because I was going to retreat next scene if we hadn't done it. So well done, everyone.
Yeah, everybody jump back on the boat and let's go.
There's just banana peel, dead boxes, and that everywhere, but we've got what we need. Bloody hell. Well, the good news is we all get our stamina back. You don't
Yep.
get grit back.
You can get grit back by using anecdotes.
Ah.
Where's the number? If you mention yourself, a third character, neither you nor the person you're giving it to, tie it into a previous anecdote or into the catastrophe.
Okay.
1 point.
Well, we're not quite there yet. I mean, right now we've basically finished the third job. So
And Gray can, at his GM discretion, give an extra point of grit if you found an anecdote especially cutting.
Right.
Oh, and I'm wrong. You can do a best at worst at something or spend grit and also do a thing after the dice have been rolled, but you can only do one thing after the dice has been rolled. So that's fine then.
okay, fair enough. But we have
Okay.
entered the third round.
Yep. So, Billy,
Time
You're
for
up.
the big scene.
you need to get to the casino. You're approaching the boat. They've drawn the guards off. You've got your uniforms.
Dressed up.
Yeah.
Ready to entertain.
What's your plan for getting into the safe?
Oh, me, right.
Yes, you.
What's
Just
the plan, bro?
Give me 1 second. I need to think this out. As so, this is a boat.
Yes.
This is on the water line.
Traditionally where you find boats, yes.
It's not like we can get on the side. We can't get on the. We can't use these clown materials to get on the side and carve our way and saw the safe out through the side. That wouldn't really be the thing.
We can be as crazy as you want to be. Who's going to stop us? The dice? Probably.
Well,
Probably the
yeah, I was
dice.
going to say, the dice are going to be the main opponent.
I'm trying to
Normally
think.
ours, sometimes Gray's.
Well then, we're going to be using our nice prototype boat to get ahead of the casino boat, their boat, and get on it for the next set of peoples as our entertainment clown show, and also gambling for the money we got up. So then we can actually get close enough into and make our way towards the safe, crack it open, and get out. All right.
All right.
So, I do have to say, declare, Mr. 1R Joe, if you've gotten used to this boy right now, I think it's time to. Do you have pedals here? Do we know about pedals yet? Feed this horse something spicy.
Will do. Just make a run up on the boat.
Oof.
All right. Right, 2d10 for me. 5 and a 5. Still beats you. You all got your stamina back, by the way. Don't forget that.
Yes.
I found you
just-
risky.
Yet.
She's flagging a bit for no particular reason.
Don't sound like no happy metal horse.
I've heard a horse neigh, but not neigh like that.
Too right. Aha. This thing can feed on fire, right? Quick thinking. We still have the remains
no.
of the old boxes that had all the props in them. I'm going to start breaking planks into bits and feeding them into the engine. Because that's, how you get a steam engine going, right? You just shove burning wood in there. I'm going to say this is probably bad, given it's surviving off the land.
It definitely sounds like a very bad idea.
Well, that's excellent. Bad check all round then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the danger pool currently? 2. Okay, so
2.
I should at least
You should be fine.
theoretically have a shot at this. Well,
Yep.
you say that, Gray. 7 high.
7 high. Draw.
Cool. I'm going to say I'm going to take a stamina hit on that to win, and just basically I scorch my hand. My left hand, I'm already one pinky down. It's just now a little bit singed,
Oh,
but I will take a success as a result.
you take 2.
Oh, yes.
If you clear my 7 out.
Lovely.
Yep.
Clearly, that wood was primo wood. The boat is off with a
just like-
huge...
She's shooting off down the way.
Anyone
Spare
seen my
ticks for
second
later.
whiskey bottle? I hid it in the wood.
We're not going to talk about that bottle. It was bad whiskey anyway, fella.
Probably.
All right, we're getting up. We're getting up on them right now and getting ahead. Sitting there, bringing ourselves up aside, and hopping aboard with our own clown peoples. And I'm going to look what a security have on the and dead in the eye and be saying, "You didn't see nothing here, son. We're here for the show." So, oof.
Okay. Still only 2d10 for me.
Yay! 4 successes. 3 successes.
3 successes.
Nice. Clearly that
I like
worked.
that. It's a
Yeah.
good number.
As they don't want to deal with this insane clown posse.
Right.
Oh, gods, kill him.
Okay.
Yes. Push, it's going too well for you at the moment.
Yeah, well, there's Danger Dice Pool suddenly jumping up to 7, the ICP were referenced. Who hasn't gone this round? Someone hasn't gone.
Yes, it was me.
Grand.
Well, I'm just going to, might as well. Since we're all dressed up as clowns and doing and being ridiculous, I will acrobat my way up onto the rail.
Okay.
Acrobat, I said. Where are my squeaky shoes?
Oh, sorry. You may well have been wearing Billy's slippy banana shoes.
Yeah, I acrobated myself directly into the rail, head first.
Yep. Danger pool goes up to 3.
Clong.
Clong. The sound of
Oh.
like people looking up. It's like, who's that?
So this is now the top of the round as well.
Yep.
So Danger Pool's up.
Oh,
to
I don't
4.
think I. Oh no, I did. Okay. Yeah.
You did,
You
yeah,
act-
because you went.
I didn't.
Okay.
Right. Can I jump in and claim the start of the round? Because I think I have an idea here. Because, this whole clown thing, sort of vaguely my idea. So then I was going to sort of jump forward in the lead clown costume and go, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are evening's entertainment. Thank you very much for having us on this lovely night. Would I interest you all in a bit of fine, low-stakes gambling with the clowns?" And just basically try and butter up the crowd. And we're just going to ignore that one of my clowns is currently embedded in a metal railing. For reasons. So I'm going to say 3D. This is good. So I get 3.
Yep.
I'm going to try and reduce the danger pool now before it gets too out of hand.
Okay.
Because I'm going off what happened last time. I don't
That's
want that
fair.
happening again. 9 high, I think.
Double
Yep,
nines.
9 high.
Draw.
Right. Okay. So drawing currently.
So doing something stupid or getting yourself hurt won't work in this case. You have to take the draw. Because I've got 2 9s and you can only set my highest die.
You can do
Yeah.
it twice.
Oh yeah, you can repeat the process. Yes.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
complete the process till you win.
Yep.
I can't do the stamina trick twice because I lost stamina getting here. But I could do one and then the other. So I'm going to say for the first dice, basically I'm blowing my lungs out, shouting loudly enough to try and cover the noise of your man is currently wedged in the metal railing. And I'm going to say the second thing, the something stupid, is trying to unwedge my good colleague from the metal railing while making this speech, which is just clowny enough where it works. But it is now meaning that 2 of us are stuck on a metal railing, or rather trying to get each other out of the metal railing. So I'm going to let you add a dice to the danger pool to remove 1. I'm going to take a stamina point to knock off your other dice. But that does mean...
The danger pool then goes down by 2.
Yes.
So a net reduction of 1.
Yes. It was incredibly convoluted, but at least the danger pool's back down to 3. Right then. Exploit this chance, the rest of you.
Right. Who's up next?
I'll go.
Yep.
Well, there was a local serial killer dumped his bodies into the river in cement shoes, which created a hazard. Locals know as Dead Man's Reef, although they don't know why. So we're going to slam our steamboat into their steamboat and push it towards Dead Man's Reef to bind it up.
Ooh,
I like it. I like it.
going big.
Wow.
That makes that is wow.
Ooh, that's honestly for that. What you're doing, free to the danger pool, kind of works.
Yeah, that's oof.
Ouch.
And also, yeah,
Yeah,
he's got 2 dice bigger than yours.
you
That's
just hear
yeah.
that horrible Titanic screeching sound as like
Yeah.
a large
Well,
portion of the ship is ripped open.
Yeah, but apparently I've been stuck under the paddles, and because that runs me out of stamina, so I
Ooh.
disappear into the frothing water.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Could you pop a grit to get your stamina back, or?
No, because I popped a grit to actually do that. So.
Yeah,
Oh, bugger.
you can
Yeah,
spend
okay.
1 per turn.
Yep, true that. True
Yeah,
that.
you hear the grounding sound and
Ouch.
just see your escape boat just
Just-
disappear under the
just-
paddles.
Just
Oh.
feel the shudder and be like, oh no.
Well, time to go loud.
Hey, improvise 'em.
I'm gonna need to bite a grit. I'm going to go full. This is an ugly situation. I'm going to barge past people straight for the where I think the safe might be.
All right.
That's a 6. That's 3 extra die, right?
Yep.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Ooh. So danger pool goes up by 1, but a lot of 1s there. Double 10.
Ooh, nice. So
Oh no, your
Your
highest
highest is
your
a
highest is a
5.
5.
Yeah. So you get
So it's
4.
you
6.
win by 4. Yeah, we're nearly out already. Bloody hell! Well done, Disco.
You swung.
I-
I'm gonna say you get there and you find that like the grinding sound, part of that reeds that rip through has ripped through the safe. The safe is already open. There's nobody here.
So-
Everyone's panicking. The ship's sinking. But the safe's
Great.
already
Now we
open.
just find the thing.
No, somebody needs to grab it and get us out of here.
Yeah.
We need to jump the life raft or something.
Yeah, we do. So hang on, who's not? I went first this round. Then it was added. Then it's discard. Terran.
Terran.
I did free you
Has
from
it
the
gone?
rail. I did free you from
Oh,
the
that's
rail,
good.
so you are a free agent.
Yes, a new round for you.
Well, no, this is the end of the second round, isn't
Oh yeah.
it?
So-
Don't you raise that dice just yet. Don't you raise it to 8 just yet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to secure us a lifeboat.
Yep.
This is obviously a bad roll.
Yeah, because there's lots of women and children looking for this life. Well, no children. It's a casino. Lots of
It's a
women looking
casino.
for the
There's
life.
somewhere like six children, maybe
But
2.
you're elbowing them out the way,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
Little Jimmy's still clutching to all his ill-gotten winnings. He was about to make it big and buy back the family farm.
You, and you can come. Avalos, you have to find a new boat.
Hi.
All right. And here comes the elbow that's going to end Jimmy's family.
And I'll spend my
vows.
extra grit for ranking to make this a 6.
I'm rolling 7.
Because why not? I rolled a 9. You rolled a 9. I take a damage.
Yeah, I got double 10s. No.
Yeah, that just buffs the danger pool.
Yep.
All we got to do is get out of here. It doesn't matter how many times I get hit in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. so I was
By
gonna say-
by an old woman with her purse.
Yes,
Yeah,
one,
'cause if you-
one of the women I let on the boat hits me on the back of the head.
But that does do it, doesn't it? Because if you eliminate Gray's 9, you get the last success we need.
Yep.
There we go. My only question is, Ada, did you go down with your boat, or was it just your boat that went down?
Oh, nope, disappeared into the river.
Yeah, he lost all his
Yeah.
sentiment. He got taken out.
Ooh.
Gentlemen, doffed caps for the
Pull him
up.
Gray, roll against danger. Let's see if I can grab his waterlogged body.
I see no way this could possibly go wrong.
And
9
he was
high.
never heard from again.
Yep.
Yeah, so you could take the hit, reduce an ability by 2, but yeah. I think you got taken out at the point where we couldn't use any of the extras for that. Because when you lose all your stamina, you can take the hit, which reduces an ability by 1, put someone in danger, reduce somebody else's ability by 1, betray the team, and get 4 to the next completion track, or hide the pain, where you survive to the end of the scene, but your character then dies.
Yeah, well, it's the last scene, so
Yeah.
we can just say I die now.
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
It's supposed to be a last job for
1-0.
someone.
Yeah, and 1-0 Joe.
Yep.
Hats off and whiskey out, gentlemen.
All right.
What whiskey?
God damn it, I forgot to get fresh whiskey from the boat before we jumped.
That's a little waterlogged as well now.
There, I get my grit back.
Yeah, and you return. Bobson Dog
Deed in
is
hand.
very happy to have the slightly soggy deed. But yes, Burlington is no longer owned by the casino boss we never actually named.
I also hand him the IOU we got from the mayor. You owe your dad this, by the way.
All right.
Receipt for the IOU? That made more sense in my head.
We know what you mean, fella.
Yeah,
It's
we
been
know.
a hell of a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long month.
And with the best will in the world, gentlemen, while that was one hell of a last job to remember, I'm sincerely hoping that it is the last job.
Never call me again.
No, as 1 hour we
I'll call
leave
you.
as we leave the thing, we look mournfully at the prototype ship of One Arm Joe, and
We do?
I play a solemn lament upon my rubber nose.
Accompanied by mouth harp
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
harmonica, as is
Gentlemen.
tradition.
Gentlemen, it's been several days on the road. You could have taken the clown costumes off by now.
It's stuck.
Always
Okay,
comes back to
now that
clothes.
the job's done, I can officially say this. You two are goddamn weird.
Yeah,
People call me
that
weird.
last one went really well for you there. That 3 successes, though. That 4 successes just like, well, no longer a problem.
Jump across the board.
Yeah, I think we burned a lot of our bad dice on the third scene.
Yeah.
I think that's really how that went down.
It was just one Hail Mary roll.
Yeah.
It worked.
Mhm.
It bloody well worked.
That's how it goes.
Have a fine, fair day, gentlemen.
Yep, that was one last job. So
Hey,
thanks for watching.
Well, we can. The best thing about this job I can guess is that we get if we take a prompt we could think of a prompt like at the beginning of the week, and then we just chew it on it throughout the week. I think that's the best thing if you have a good idea what you want to do with it.
Well, the thing of it is, Greg can just take ideas he's got that aren't good enough for a full campaign and throw them into a one last job and just
I do have
have them
terrible
sitting
campaign
by.
ideas.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, it's
There you
perfect for
go.
terrible campaign ideas because no one cares if you all die.
Anyway, have a good night, guys.